Hey guys, in this month's Disney Rewind, we're going to be talking about Treasure Planet, released back in 2002. In Treasure Planet, we follow young Jim Hawkins who dreams of exploring, going on adventures, and discovering the whereabouts of the mythical planet known as Treasure Planet. So one day a mysterious stranger arrives at Jim's door. He has some messages. First he has an orb that turns out to be a treasure map of sorts, and he also gives the warning of beware the cyborg. So Jim, he heads out and he seeks out Treasure Planet. So Stephanie, our general thoughts and feelings about Treasure Planet, let it be known, this is our first viewing, right? Have you ever seen Treasure Planet?
No.
No, I've never seen Treasure Planet either, so yeah, this is our first experience with Treasure Planet. So Stephanie, how did you feel about your first time viewing it?
It was surprisingly a good movie.
I agree.
After we had watched Atlantis, which was another movie that we had never seen, I was worried about going into this too.
Yeah.
But part of me though felt like I might like it better.
Yeah, that's what
I don't know
thinking.
why. Just I think maybe something about the cover of the DVD made me think I'd like it more. But yeah, I did. I enjoyed it. That was good.
Yeah, I expected to head into this and like it more than Atlantis. I just like the story of just Treasure Island in general. If you didn't already know, this is a loose science fiction adaptation of Robert Louis Stevenson's Treasure Island. Yeah, I've seen various different interpretations of Treasure Island throughout the years, and I've always really liked it, so I kind of figured I would enjoy this definitely a lot more than Atlantis.
Something that I like. I mean, I liked all the extra characters. I liked. The one bad thing is, I can't remember anybody's name. So it's not going to be very helpful. That's the bad thing.
We have Jim Hawkins and Doppler.
We'll see who's that.
Doppler was the guy with he was like
the Frasier dude.
Yeah, the guy from Frasier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked him. I liked him. You know.
Yeah, Amelia the captain, Long John Silver. You know, did they ever refer to him as Long John Silver?
I think they call him Silver.
Yeah, they referred to him as Silver.
That was the guy who looked after him, right?
The cyborg guy.
Yeah.
Morph. Morph was that little pink thing that was shape-shifting. And that's kind of it. Oh, Ben. Ben was the robot.
Oh, okay.
That stood for something. B-E-N. Can't remember.
But yeah, even though I can't remember anybody's name, I liked all the random characters more than I liked the random characters in Atlantis, you know? I don't know why I feel like I should compare them.
Yeah, I feel that way too. Like, I need to compare Atlantis and Treasure Planet because those are the only two that we are seeing for the first time. And yeah, I feel the need to sit and compare them for some stupid reason. I don't know why. But, you know, they both are action adventures.
With a male.
Yeah, with a male. And, yeah.
That we're both seeking.
Yeah, they're both looking for something.
But, I mean, yeah, I liked Treasure Planet, and it was funny and had good moments and stuff.
Yeah, I have never read the Treasure Island book. I've never read it. I've always wanted to, though, because I almost feel like there would be little things that I'd be like, oh, hi, you know? But yeah, I still really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was really well done, really humorous. I like the animation. Yeah, a lot of CG animation. I think when I was doing some quick research on this, it was talking about the amount of CG, this like early CG going on in this movie, that there was a lot of it, that it kind of helped set up the next kind of stages for like Pixar and Disney and stuff, the CG animation. But yeah, nice blend of of traditional and CG.
Yeah. I mean, you could tell, but it wasn't like... Only certain scenes, though. Some scenes probably did have a combo and I didn't really pay attention. Yeah. And then some, like the whole ending part with the gold and stuff, that was really when you could tell. Yeah. But, I mean, it wasn't, like, annoying or anything.
I also liked the spin that this was a science fiction retelling. You know, instead of, oh, we're going to take place in like the 1700s with traditional looking pirates, you know, it would just look like Pirates of the Caribbean essentially. So I kind of like that creative spin, you know, adapting it and doing something a little different that's never been done before. Because it worked. It totally worked. Because it kind of gave it this, steampunk look. You know, and I'm a huge fan of steampunk, and it kind of just brought that little unique look to everything. Because things looked old, but then things looked modern as well. So, yeah, it's like, what is it? Is it new? Is it new or old? Is that it for just general thoughts and feelings, I guess? Let's talk about some favorite characters. Who was your favorite character, Stephanie?
I don't know. I mean, I like Jim because, I don't know, he didn't drive me crazy. You know, sometimes the lead can, you know, does wrong things, or, you know, like Brash does something brash and everything, but that didn't really happen with him, I don't think. He was smart, you know, he was quick on his feet and everything.
He had a cool hairstyle.
He had a cool hairstyle for his day.
Oh, a fun fact about Jim that I saw when I was like on IMDb and I was looking at the trivia section on IMDb, there was something talking about Jim, his clothes. The color scheme of his clothes. That was very interesting because at the beginning of the movie, Jim, he's very brash, he's very wild, he's kind of a bad boy, and the trivia thing that I was reading, it was saying something about his clothes, that he's wearing darker clothes at the beginning of the movie. But by the very end of the movie, he kind of starts shedding off some of those clothes, because you know when they're on Treasure Planet, he kind of takes off his jacket, he has like his white shirt, or, you know, whatever color the shirt is under there. And then, you know, at the very very end, because he goes to, like, I guess that military academy, is that what it is?
Oh, yeah, he does.
He's all in white, right? So, I was reading a really interesting thing of trivia, kind of his character transformation, kind of from this brash bad boy to a true hero and whatnot, his whole change of character. And how he's going about life and everything, and kind of that darkness to lightness with his clothing. And yeah, they were even talking about the animation with his face, that they kind of do something with his eyes, that around his eyes it's a bit
softens.
Darker. Yeah, like around his eyes, if you watch the animation, he kind of has this. They were saying a mask. That's how the thing was worded, that he kind of had this shadowy mask on his face at the beginning, but by the end, that's gone. So yeah, I kind of found that interesting. That was a really cool, interesting thing of trivia. But yeah, that's something I didn't really notice. You know, it's kind of one of those details I didn't really pick up on.
Like one of those things you wish you would have
picked up
read
on,
about first before.
Yeah, or just picked up on in general. You know? But yeah, I really like Jim's character transformation from start to finish.
Yeah.
I thought for sure his dad was going to show up.
I thought so too.
Because they made a big deal that his dad...
Yeah, they kept talking about
that he was in their life and then he ran away. Or not ran away, but he just left. I thought his dad was going to be on Treasure Planet. I was like, surely he's not Silver.
Treasure Planet too?
I don't know. I was like, surely he's not Silver because his mom was beautiful. I was like, surely she did not hook up with that ugly dude.
I was thinking that too at some point. Because I was thinking... Yeah, because I liked Silver too. Because... I don't know, he was confusing though, because he...
Is he the villain?
Yeah, it's like he was the villain, but at the same time, he cared for Jim. Like, he treated him like a son. Like, he went and taught him things. Yeah. Like, while they were trying to get to Treasure Planet. Yeah. He sat there and taught him things. And then even at the end of the movie, he let go of the ship.
Holding all the treasure.
Holding, like, all the treasure.
He
let it go, to save Jim. He's very conflicted.
He's a conflicted villain.
And then he let him go. He let Silver leave at the end.
I almost wish they had maybe just made him an all-out bad guy, because I think Long John Silver is typically the villain in any adaptation, but it's like they humanized him a bit more.
Yeah, it made me, like him.
Yeah, I liked him. Yeah, he was confused, and it's like, am I supposed to like this guy? Am I supposed to hate him? But yeah, I think his redeeming quality is how he feels about Jim.
You could tell on his face, like, sometimes he looked guilty about stuff. Like, he was like, oh man, I wish he hadn't have found this out, or, you know, whatever. I liked, what was his name again?
Doppler?
David? Yeah, Doppler. I liked him too. I liked him as the
I really liked Doppler.
Sidekick, the, smart guy, or whatever the heck he was. He's like a dog.
Yeah, I don't know if he was a dog, cat. I think it was a dog thing. Dog hybrid.
Yeah,
was Amelia like a dog hybrid too?
I thought she was a cat.
I thought she was a cat too.
This would be creepy because didn't they like have a thing for each other?
Yeah. Yeah, I liked Doppler a lot. He was kind of the mentor in some ways, the guy with all the intelligence and answers. I tell you what, one of my favorite lines from him, it's a Star Trek joke, and Doppler, Jim asked him something.
Yeah.
I can't remember what he asked him, and then Doppler was like, "Dang it, Jim, I'm an astronomer, not a doctor," or something. Because, yeah, if you watch Star Trek, you'll get that reference, because there's a character who'll be like, "Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a something something." So, yeah, I like that. That had me laughing out loud really good. Because I was not expecting...
Yeah, just out of nowhere.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was not expecting just a Star Trek line.
Did I just hear that?
Yeah. That was great. But yeah, I really liked him. I really liked Amelia. I wish she was kind of in a little bit more.
Yeah, she wasn't in there that much.
She kind of had a lack of character in there. But she was cool. I mean, she was the captain of the ship. That was pretty badass.
Yeah.
So, she wasn't a love interest until the end.
Yeah.
Literally the end, she's the love interest for Doppler. Yeah, you know, for some reason, I always kind of thought she was a love interest for Jim for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why, Stephanie. Before watching this movie, I used to think that. It's the same with Atlantis. I used to think Helga was his love interest, Milo's love interest for some reason, instead of Keita. I don't know. I'm weird, you guys.
That pink thing was cute.
Morph. Yeah, the little pink blob, that shapeshift. Morph. That was great. Yeah, I had a feeling he was going to, turn into things at various different points. He was going to be a big plot point, because Jim thinks he has the orb, the map thing. Yeah. And sure enough, it's Morph. Morph hid the true orb. So it's like he kind of popped up and did little stupid things like that for plot purposes, which duh, it was going to happen. Another thing of trivia, I didn't even think about this. Morph was kind of supposed to almost be like Long John Silver's parrots, like.
Yeah, because they had it like he said it was his friend or companion.
I didn't even think about that, about him being the equivalent of the traditional parrots. Because, yeah, he would mimic and do things.
Yeah.
I liked a lot of the crew. The crew kind of served their purpose. They were kind of cool. There was that rock guy. He made me think of Korg from Thor Ragnarok. He died early.
He died early.
Spoiler if you've not seen Treasure Planet, you guys. But he died really early.
Oh, was he the one that went over the ship?
Yeah, it's like they had to get rid of all of Captain Amelia's allies.
Trusted, yeah.
They had to get rid of all of her allies so Long John
horrible.
Silver could take over. Yeah, he died in a horrible manner.
He cut the string on.
Where'd he go? He went into the black hole,
right? He went
right?
to the abyss.
Yeah, the abyss, the black hole. And then that one thing that was like a crab. God, he was horrible. He was a good villain, though. So is that it for characters?
Yeah.
I feel like we're leaving somebody out. We're probably leaving somebody out. I don't know.
The robot.
Oh yeah, played by Martin Short.
Yeah.
He was fine. He kind of just popped up right there at the end, really.
Yeah.
It's
just a random ending character.
Yeah, kind of a random character that pop up at the end. But yeah, I liked him. He was fine. I was kind of worried he would be a little too much, but he kind of served his function just right, I think. He wasn't overwhelming. Best song.
Oh, man, you guys. It's a great soundtrack of, well, not Goo Goo Dolls, but the lead singer of Goo Goo Dolls.
Johnny Resnick?
Yeah.
It's a John Resnick, but I think he's referred to as Johnny Resnick, ain't he?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Like, whenever I think of him as Johnny Resnick, but yeah, in the credits he was referred to as
I was over there saying, oh, Goo Goo Dolls, but then it was just his name. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just thinking Goo Goo Dolls the whole time.
But it was awesome.
Yeah,
I forgot those songs came out.
That was so...
For that movie.
That was so unexpected when that song started playing.
I was like, oh.
Because I didn't think there would be any music in the movie, like songs. And then all of a sudden that song started playing, and I was like, wait a minute, this is that Goo Goo Dolls song. Yeah, and I love that song. I just did not expect it to be in this movie of all places.
That played during like a little montage of Jim like kind of hanging out with Silver pretty much and doing stuff on the ship. And then another song popped up for the end of the credits. So it was awesome.
Yeah. I definitely liked the ending credits song. I liked the song just randomly in the middle of the movie. Yeah.
Did it fit? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not. There's something about it because those songs, definitely that early 2000s type of music, and it almost did seem a little weird in an animated cartoon. I don't know, but still, I like the songs. You know, I'm not sure if they were entirely appropriate.
I don't know if it might have distracted me some.
It did kind of distract me because I was like, oh, it's that Goo Goo Dolls song. Favorite scene?
I did not think of this while we were watching.
I'm not sure what I would say is my favorite scene. Kind of one of those movies that I don't know.
It's just nothing that's like there that
I keep thinking about
grasp.
the dang it, Jen. I'm an astronomer. I'm an astronomer, not a doctor. I keep thinking about that line, but that's a line. That's not a. It's not a scene.
Yeah.
I guess I like the whole ending. You know, once they get to Treasure Planet and they find out that the map is leading to them to like portals. It's really weird.
I do like the because at the beginning Jim has this like vehicle. It's almost like a
Skateboarding.
surfboard.
Oh yeah.
So then he does it again at the end with like some junk. And I like the way that is. I like the animation for it.
Yeah.
They were really into surfing Disney at that time.
Oh,
Lilo and Stitch. This. They had a surfing moment.
And aliens.
And
How many
aliens.
movies is this now with like either monsters or aliens? Because there's this, there's Monsters Inc., there's Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, they were having the big monster moment in
Yeah.
the 2000s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
I mean, there wasn't really a bad scene. You know, it's just I can't think
Yeah, I
of
just
like
can't
a
really
scene that
think
is
of-
like, oh my god.
Yeah, I just can't really think of something at the top of my head that I was like, oh wow, I love that moment.
Yeah.
But yeah. So is that it?
Yeah.
In conclusion, Stephanie, what would you give Treasure Planet on a scale of 1 to 10 Mickey ears?
A 7 or 8?
What did we give Atlantis?
I don't know.
We gave
A
Atlantis
6? I gave it a 6.
No, we gave it a 7, I think.
Did we?
Or did we give it a 6?
So that means we
Oh,
gotta
no.
give it an 8 to
I don't
bump it
know.
up a little.
I think I'd give
Work
Treasure...
on the very low spectrum of
I don't know,
eights.
maybe I would still give Treasure Planet about a 7.
A high 7.
I can't remember what we gave Atlantis. We either gave Atlantis a 6 or a 7.
I can't remember what you gave it. I want to say I gave it a 6.
So yeah, even if we're possibly scoring this the same as Atlantis, the thing is, I still enjoyed this more. But yeah, I don't enjoy it more than
Like
other movies.
We just reviewed Lilo and Stitch, and I would say I think I like Lilo and Stitch a little more than Treasure
Yeah.
Planet. So yeah, that's somewhere. Maybe it's a high 7.
So, in conclusion, Stephanie, do you have anything else to say?
Yeah.
Nothing else to say. So overall, Treasure Planet, our first time viewing, had a really fun time. There were some moments that I laughed out loud that I was kind of surprised. I wasn't expecting that type of humor just out of nowhere. I really liked the animation. I liked the whole concept of a science fiction retelling of Treasure Island. So yeah, overall a fun time, a good movie. I definitely could sit and probably watch this again in the future. So yeah, you guys, in the comments below, have you seen Treasure Planet? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Just let us know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this video, you may like these other videos. Bye guys.